Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. Do you like chocolate cake with jam filling and a caramel coating? If so, stay with me and I'll show you how I made it. Okay, so let's make it. So I've got 200 grams of self-raising flour. I've got 200 grams of just basic granulated sugar, which is what I had in. Just use what you have in. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon, put your glasses on, Mary, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now, this is still the cocoa powder our friend Catherine sent us from Florida. I'm still using it, Catherine. 1. I'm using heaped ones as well because we like it. 2. Right, so that's all the dry ingredients. Just here at the side, you can just see that's half a cup of coffee, no milk, no sugar, just basic normal granulated coffee. And I'm going to add that at the end when I've got all the mixture together. It's just to keep the sponge cake nice and moist. So I've not long just made that, so I'm letting it cool down whilst I make the rest of the cake. So there's all the dried goods in. To that, I'm going to add 4 eggs. Just making sure I've added everything I'm supposed to add. I've got the sugar, I've got the flour, the cocoa, the baking powder. Right, okay. Now goes in 4 eggs. Just got that all over my fingers. Yeah, as I always say, it's home cooking. We're not looking to be flash. This is home cooking, and this is what happens. There's the 4 eggs in. I've got 200 grams of butter. I've left it to soften up because it was in the fridge. That's exactly perfect, 200 grams. This is actually salted butter I'm using, so you won't see me add a pinch of salt into this recipe because I've used salted butter. We prefer salted butter, we always have done. I don't tend to make or buy unsalted butter. Again, this is my homemade vanilla, and I'm always a bit greedy with it. So instead of 1 tablespoon, which is the recipe, I'm actually going to put 2 in, just for flavouring. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it to one side. And now, 2 tablespoons of milk. Oscar had the shock of his life this morning. He made himself a cup of coffee. I could hear him balking after he took the first sip. The milk was off. Luckily enough, there was another 4 pints sat next to it, so he was okay. He just made the other one straight away. But the shock on his life, shock on his face when he gulped into it, thinking it was going to be nice. I'm just going to bring all this together. You know, people whisk the eggs separately and add them in. Sometimes I do it, most of the time I don't bother. I just add it into the recipe and bring it all together. My kitchen, my rules. You can already see it's taken on that lovely gooey chocolate texture. I'm actually going to add that coffee in. It'll help melt the butter. Bring all the ingredients together. Let's scrape the bowl down. Now, in the distance, you will see I've already lined my tins with parchment paper. I should have seen if the wallflowers kindly lined the tins with parchment paper. Just want to make sure all this butter's melted in nicely. I've actually got some ganache that I'm going to coat this chocolate cake with when it's made and cooled down slightly. So bear with me till the end and you'll see how delicious this cake looks. I've gone out and bought a new tool today in order to do the ganache at the end. So we bought this new tool today. I've never had one of those, so I was happy to have it. Just trying to smooth out those last bits of butter. I'm quite happy with that. So let's bring over the cake tins. And let's divide this mixture between the two. If one's bigger than the other, no problem. You always put the smaller one at the end, at the bottom. Or vice versa. I think we should be quite level with this mixture. So I've got the oven on at 180, which is gas mark 6. I always tend to tell you the same temperatures because that's our temperature we generally cook at. We've had beautiful weather here today and it's been lifting day by day, but the temperatures are still really, really chilly. You can't really go out without a jacket on. So I'm wearing my summer jacket, but it's still very chilly. Okay, so there we have the 2 cakes ready to go in the oven. What are we looking at, 25 minutes? Yeah. They're both on the same shelf if they fit. And then they go 20-25 minutes and then we'll take them out and put them together. Okay, so the cakes have come out of the oven. They've cooled. I've let them cool down for a while. So I'm going to take them out now. And just here, I haven't got a cake spinner. So I've just taken one of my Lazy Susans. I've got a cake board. It's slightly dented at one end, but hey ho. So I'm going to use the cake board as the spinner. The Lazy Susan as the spinner. When I put the ganache on, use what you've got. You don't have to keep buying new things. So the first part of the cake I'm going to put on upside down. As I say, everything's completely cooled down now, so it's okay. I'm going to swap those over and place this on my board. I've got lots of this strawberry and raspberry jam, so today I've chosen to use the strawberry. And as usual, I can't open it. Let's get Mr. Wallflowers to open it. I'm going to put a nice layer of the strawberry jam in the middle of the cake. Now the reason I'm not pressing it all the way to the end, as you can see it's nice and thick, because I'm going to lay the top layer of the cake on, which will be a little bit of weight. And also once the ganache goes on, it'll press it down, so that jam will just seep out. So let's take the second part of the cake and place it on top. And as you can see, the jam is already coming to the sides. So that's a nice sized chocolate cake. This ganache is catering ganache, and it was free of charge. So I'm going to make good use of it. This is 1 kilo of chocolate ganache. If I was to have bought that in the supermarket, it would have cost anywhere between £16 and £27 for 1 kilo of ganache. And as I say, I got that absolutely free. So today, I'm going to make the most of it. So as you can see, it comes already made in an icing bag. I probably should have chopped the other corner off, but hey ho. And I'm just going to... Oh, this one's caramel. Oh, excuse me, I've got this wrong. This one's caramel. I'm going to take it completely round the edges and let it drip down the sides. And it will cling to the cake all the way round. All the drippage onto the cake board I will salvage, I will scrape up. I just want the whole cake covered. I'm sorry for saying ganache over and over again, because I just presumed that's what this was going to be. Are all those sides covered there? Yeah. Right, let's see how we get on with that. What's left in the bag won't be wasted either. So everything that's left will be added to homemade ice cream, which Mr. Wallflowers keeps asking me to make, ready for this warm weather that we're going to have. So as I say, I'm using the Lazy Susan to turn and picking some of the caramel up and putting it back into the cake and around the cake. As you can see, the Lazy Susan works absolutely perfect for this. It doesn't look the most glamorous, granted. I'm going to take one of the bowls I've just washed and start to scoop up some of the surplus caramel. As I say, this will be added to ice cream and different things and desserts. As I say, this is home food. It's not for resale. It's not Instagram glamorous. This is for ourselves. Oh, this one's seeping right over. It smells gorgeous. The cake smells lovely. The caramel smells lovely. You tasting it? Mm. Is it chocolate caramel or just normal caramel? Yeah. So it's probably not as glamorous as I would have liked it to have looked. Even for home baking. But let's see if I can clean it up a little. So you can see how much surplus we have. I'm now just going to take a normal cloth and see if I can clean up the sides a little. And you can still see there's more of a flood there, so I'll come back and take that first. So I'm now going to sit this in the fridge, let it set a little, clean it up a bit more, and I'll bring it back and show you. Ta-da! So it sat in the fridge overnight. This is the next morning. And we have a fully coated caramel chocolate cake. I've just whisked up some cream at the sides, and I'm now going to take a slice. Feels nice and firm. I'm not going to take a massive slice like I normally would, being greedy. I'm just going to take a normal slice. And here we have it. Chocolate cake with caramel coating. Well, it's got jammy filling. One thing I didn't do was grab a little spoon. Nice dollop of whipped cream on the side. And now let's have a taste. Should we go for the caramel edging first? Got to be able to talk in a minute too. Do you want to taste first? No? Okay. Excuse me. It's absolutely delicious. But because it's sat in the fridge rather than on the side to set the caramel, it's quite dense. But it's delicious. The caramel is gorgeous. I think Oscar's going to absolutely love it. You having a little taste, Mr. Wildflowers?
Okay.
See what I mean about it going dense because it's been cold in the fridge. But yeah, it'll be our weekend cake, and it's absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please let me know if this is something you'll try to replicate or it's something you make on a regular basis. Remember, you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it. My cough is getting the better of me now, so I'm going to have to glug more coffee. Bye, love.